Hello, welcome to Rome Total War, where the audio is always a tad bit too high for me. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. So, welcome to Rome Total War, where we're gonna be playing as the Juli. It's actually kind of funny. I was recording a video, and I got 10 minutes in, and I accidentally hit the stop button, and it does not let me start recording, so I have to re-record all I said. But basically, the gist is, this is one of my favorite Total War games. I have Napoleon Total War, Shogun 2, and Rome 2, and Shogun 2 doesn't work for me anymore, although I do remember enjoying it a lot, like a lot. Napoleon Total War, I remember as a kid, when like a few years ago, I used to play it all the time, because a few years ago, I didn't have any, video games other than, Napoleon Total War and Civilization 5, with its expansion Brave New World, I believe it's called. I didn't have any other video games, so I just played the heck out of it. I don't play it that much anymore, but I might actually go back to it. Maybe do a series where I try to get all the achievements, because when I was younger, I just didn't care about the achievements, but now I sort of want to go back and try to finish them, because there's a few challenging ones that I haven't even tried for, and I got one where not a lot of other people get, but there's a few that I want to kind of try to get, and I mean, it would be awesome if I was able to get all the achievements, but basically we're going to be playing as the Juli, and I have not hit the start button because, I wanted to make sure, yeah, none of those are checked. We don't want those checked, and, for right now, we'll just do a short campaign. Probably later if we get through all the countries, which to get any of the countries, you first have to kill all their leaders, and then defeat their whole country. You have to defeat their leaders, and then conquer their whole country. If you do it the other way around, then it won't count, because if you conquer all their cities, then they become rebels, which then doesn't count. But for right now, we're just going to do a short campaign to hold 15 provinces and destroy or outlast the faction Gaul. And if you don't know, this is Gaul. They hold this area here. There's a rebel settlement, like there's right all around here. 3 of them right here. Then this is their country. We have to outlast them, and we're going to be playing as the Juliet. And for me, I'm gonna say that the Juli are probably, because they're the first here, I could say this, that they're kind of the easiest Roman faction to play as. The hardest Roman faction to play as is probably the Brutii, because you're not dealing with the Italian peninsula. The Scipii are probably in the middle, because, well, first you're dealing with this little area here, up here, like parts of Italy, but then after you deal with that, you have to jump down to Carthage, and you're going to try to get down into Africa. Sorry, I just said Africa. But what I'm trying to say is that it's easier than the Brutii, because you're sending troops over with cities that you already have, that you can easily have set up before you jump over. with the Brutii, you only have 2 cities to start with, and you have to jump over, conquer a city here, and then you have to deal with the Macedonians, which the Macedonians are pretty strong. And unlike Carthage, which Carthage has kind of light troops. Other than their elephants, yeah, they have flexible selection of all troop types. They have light troops at best. At best, they have light troops, and at worst, they have few strong troops, or well, few mediocre, other than their elephants. But I did once in the past be able to come from here and go all the way and capture Rome, and that's how I know that you have to kill all the faction's members and then capture the city, because I did that to the Senate. Then I killed all their generals, like right over here, and it did not give me the Senate, as you can see. But it doesn't matter. Today we're playing as the Julii, and they have their intro, like a minute or so, and yeah, I'm just gonna go quiet for it. I'm gonna turn off my microphone so you guys can hear that. See you in a minute or so.
I hate Gauls. My grandfather hated them too, even before they put out his eyes. Did you think I'd be out here on the frontier without good reason? Yes, Rome needs a strong frontier. No, Rome doesn't need unwashed barbarians at her gates. So, that's why I'm here, the leader of the Julii, to bring Roman order to stinking Gauls. Revenge? That'd be good too. This war against the Gauls won't last long. And when it's done, I've got plans. This is all about power. Power in Rome. Going down that road means dealing with all my rivals. The Senate, the Greeks, those Carthaginian elephant riders, the Scipii and the Brutii families, too. After all, the man who controls Rome rules the world. And one day, I will be emperor.
Alright, so after that beautiful intro, I forgot to mention why the Julii are the easiest faction, I believe. I realized, like I was saying, the Brutii, they have to jump over water, which will take time to get their best soldiers over there. Otherwise, they'll be having to deal with probably town militias and stuff like that. These guys fare a little bit better, but it's because 1, 2, 3, yeah, about 3, and then they have to come over here. For us, we don't really have to deal with boats unless the Senate gives us a mission they sometimes give us a mission to conquer the city over here. However, we don't really have to deal with water. We're gonna deal with just land. With the Gauls, they're kind of barbaric, and I don't want to say this, but they're not really that good of troops. They're mostly light infantry. Mostly light.
Can't do that, sir.
Kind of like I said with
Secrecy is assured.
Kind of like with Carthage, like I said, they don't have like heavy troops. They have like light troops mostly. And I'm gonna turn down their speech a bit so you guys can hear me.
Sir!
Yeah, there you go. So, anyways,
Sir!
I'm gonna move these troops here.
Waiting to ambush. Sir!
Now the plan is try to get Gaul as a friend, And this guy's first part of his name, and this guy's name is Sextus. Oh my god. Who names these kids? Who named him? Alright.
Sir, attack!
So we're gonna go after this city because the Senate wants us to do that. We're just gonna get greatly rewarded, which is most likely a city, which is most likely units. Right now in the Senate, a small majority within, well, the Senate, recognize your greatness, but most of the rest feel indifferent towards you. Fortunately, you now rarely provoke outright hostility from the senators. So this up here is basically how the Senate feels for us. The plebeians, that means people, hate you. More than that, the plebeians hate all your friends, and their pets, slaves, and hangers-on. I have no idea what that word is. That's how unpopular you are. Now, this is a time period where there are slaves. I hate to say it, but it's part of our history. We can't unrace that we had slaves. I'm glad that we don't have slavery anymore, but it's impossible to erase from our history. We did have slavery. Slavery was a thing in humanity, and if it offends you, I'm really sorry.
Sir!
But anyways, let's hopefully get past the other video and end the turn. Awesome. Yes, we'll take that, and we also want to. Let's see if we can get past the first video. We have. Awesome. This time we're not getting a family member, or well, someone to, well. And the other Roman families are now gaining more support. Right. This is basically the Senate. You have the Quaestor, which is the lowest rank you can have. You have that. Yeah, basically, this is basically like the president. This is like the vice president, secretary, secretary of the secretary, assistant secretary, and police chief. But all serious, these are big. Just to have this job is pretty big. But anyways, oh, we just panned over. Great, we just panned over where he is. Oh, he's in a boat right now. Here's some rebels. Might send some troops over there, gain them some experience. But regardless, let's move some of our troops.
No more moves, sir.
Now I'm gonna try to talk to them, and we're gonna give them map information for map information. After talk, okay, if we give them 1900 denarii, which is money, they'll give us map. Sale. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no. I can't. I'm not taking that deal.
Honor. Moves depleted.
Sir! Attack! Besieging settlement, sir!
Now we're gonna maintain that siege for a bit. And we're gonna... Oh, I forgot to do that. We're gonna auto-manage everything. But, we're gonna go here. Because I don't want to have to keep clicking on these and recruiting. I want a few more boats. Okay, so 2. I know I said that I don't need them. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I said I don't need boats. But just in case, you know. Because there is a mission that they sometimes send us to go to capture this city or block Carthage over here, or even, and I'm not joking, block the port over here in Greece, where they're right where freaking Brutii are right here, but no, I have to go all the way around. But whatever. And they're each 5 minutes, so my turn. But it's okay. As long as they don't lose this, as long as the Scipii don't lose this city, we can use this little cut-in right here. And that gets us about 4 turns to get there. If we don't, we would have to go around and go 6 turns, which is not good. But, regardless,
Orders! Attack!
I think unless they sally forth from...
Ready to ambush!
Just point at my screen. It's good. Yeah, if they sally forth right there, like you can see that.
Yes, master. Secrecy is assured. Moves
Ooh.
depleted, sir.
Can I be of service?
Now, if you don't know why I'm saying ooh, I see that. It's right behind me. I don't know if he's gonna attack me or not. I think I should attack the city. So if he does, I have the city as protection. Now, are we gonna no, I don't think we're gonna save. This is live, damn it. We're gonna try to do it one try. Oh god. So our first battle is at whatever the city was, because I've already forgotten the name of it. I have great memory. Sorry. I had something in my nose. I have great memory. I already forgot the name of the city. But we have our faction leader here, so it's gonna be a problem if we lose this. Like a huge problem, because there's nowhere to run, and if they lose, this is our entire army, so...
The auspices have been taken, and gods be praised, nothing can be found to deny us victory today. With such portents, we need only march upon the enemy. Do not fear these rebel slaves. They are only slaves, and will die as easily as cattle. Those people have never met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach. And remember this above all. Our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed! Await my order!
So this is our faction leader, and I know we're gonna yeah, I guess assemble over here. Now even though I love this game over everything else, it doesn't mean I'm very good at it. I just like to say, so if you're using this as a tutorial of how to play this game, well, you're in a kind of a pickle. But I mean, compared to my friends, yeah, if compared to my friends, I could probably beat this game faster than them. Sure, you guys lead these guys, and you guys kind of hang out from behind. You guys, and if I need to split up the army, actually, no, I think I'm just gonna attack from one side. Actually, boom. Also, by the way, this game has some really good music. Example. Frick. Right now, here's some great music to go with the marching that's happening right now. And the game has now kind of bunched up all my troops, which I did not expect it was going to do. Crap. Boom. Let me see. Okay, it's not going to do that again. Okay, cool. Okay, who are these? Shh, run into place, run into place. You might be able to throw some peel off or something. Get up there, get up there, get up there. You can injure the enemy. Come on. Come on. Yes. We got some shots off, I heard it. Yes. Yes. Okay, now they're gonna attack us. Yeah, great plan. Great, 10 out of 10, great plan. Yep, great plan.
The enemy general flees.
Oh, that makes it
Press
even better.
forward
It's
so
the enemy
spirit
general
of his
that's
army
doing
is
this.
broken too.
And now my guys are chasing them. Okay. Get these guys back into place. Double time, boys. Okay, let's make sure that my guys are not going to be firing on our damn general.
Great gods be praised. The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts.
I just realized I've not been talking at all. I'm sorry, I've just been really focusing. But yeah, we got their enemy general. God. I love the soundtrack of this game, and I listen to it right on a regular basis. Surprisingly, a lot more than a lot of other games that have really good music as well. I kind of, this game makes it special because it's kind of, I grew up on games like Napoleon Total War, but this game, I mean, I used to watch videos about people playing this game, even while, oh, well, we just pinned over to our general that's leading. But like I was saying, I mean, I watched people play these games, not Napoleon Total War back in the day, even while I was playing it, because I didn't want to watch a video of someone playing the game that I have. I wanted to watch people playing the game I didn't have, and I just loved it. And I just kind of fell in love with this game. So for one Christmas, I asked for Rome Total War. I got Rome Total War 2. That's how I got it. That's how I got the second one. I got the second one before the first one. Yes. And you know, I didn't really like the second one. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a good game. It's just that it didn't really stack up very well to this one because, as you can see right here, Roman training. It's how the Romans actually fought. They fought in these lines.
They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
And do we have some people peel or left? Yes. And now there's somebody running back out. Charge because they're, well, you can see barbarian peasants, and we're just gonna charge right in. In fact, screw it, everyone can charge in. Everyone we have, because this is the last queue. Might as well get everyone experience. This is how the Romans actually fought. They, well, probably not a full-on charge like how I do. And the cavalry right to the back of all the infantry. But
Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours.
about only 27 deaths. Huh. So 9, 8, 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, so 7, 6, 6, 5, 4. I think we killed about 10 of our own guys. Probably at the end there where the guys were going up in the air. But yeah, we were successful right there. That's always good. And we have minimal casualties. Now we have the city of... There we go. Segesta. And we're not going to enslave the population because one of the major falls of Rome was that they had a lot of slaves. And that ruined their whole economy. So they just kind of fell because their cities relied on slaves to run. And it would be more expensive to get rid of the cities. It would be costing them more by getting rid of the cities than keeping them that was already failing. So now, so instead of troops, we got about 5,000 denarii. Carthage and the Greek city-states. Oh, that makes sense, because the Greek city-states are here and Carthage is right here. Wait. Yeah, Carthage right there. You can see that, right? Fisherman village, there you go. So we have a boat now, and yeah, we're doing pretty good. But now we have a city. Just in case we get attacked, I'm gonna start training up some peasants. Just in case those Gaul have an idea. Okay, so they don't, but now we have peasants. Okay. You see, this is what I was talking about. They're gonna give us a mission to attack them right there. I don't remember if I forgot to... So I want to move these guys first.
No more moves.
So I don't forget to. Because I usually do. Here's our army, and they're going to be led by our good old Vibius Julius.
General, sir.
Now there's some peasants, or well, rebel army, basically peasants, right there. Let's start making an army. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and 1. I already know there's one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like we went a little bit over time, so I'm gonna stop it right here. Stop our video right here. But, if you guys want me to be playing this game again, which I'm probably going to anyways. Ooh, Carthage is going to war. Wow. If you guys want me playing this video game again, which I'm going to be, I don't know, hit the like button down below. And if you don't want me, if you never want to see this video game on my channel again, which is probably very unlikely, hit the dislike button, I guess. But if you want to see more of this, right now I'm not really doing, well, right at this second I'm not doing, this is the first video I'm doing outside of Hearts of Iron 4. If you want to see, well, I guess Hearts of Iron 4 videos and, well, more of this in the future, please subscribe, and, I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.